What's up, Trophy Hunter? You have 4 more days to grab some games in the July savings in the PSN store. In this video I want to show you some easy worth playing platinum games. Most of the games in this list you can get right now for a very good price. We're jumping right into it with a big fish. The first game also with the new lowest price ever, Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Just $15 instead of $60. The game is also cross-buy and supports cross-save, so it's possible to auto-pop the platinum from PS4 to PS5. Trophy-wise, it's a pretty straightforward platinum trophy with no missables. You can also play the entire game on the lowest difficulty and everything can be done in a single playthrough. Small spoiler ahead, probably the best easy platinum in this list. The second game on my list is Little Kitty Big City, which is an open world adventure game. The game is also cross-buy but does not support cross-save. And this is not the only cats game in this list. However, there are not many good cat games in the PSN store, but this one is definitely worth a try. And it's also a very easy and quick platinum. Everything can be done in a single playthrough. It's a pretty straightforward platinum, but keep in mind there is one missable trophy called Hello Everyone. The trophy requires to meet all the animals in the game. Fortunately, only the ducks in the game are missable, so be sure to speak them before you assist them. Next game, definitely a must play for this price, only $5 instead of $25. Nobody Wants to Die. The game is considered as a walking detective simulator. Trophy wise, we have a lot of missables, but usually you need 2 playthroughs to get the platinum. But it's also possible to use backup saves if you have PS Plus Essential to get everything in a single playthrough. So this can probably save you 5 to 6 hours. However, overall a pretty solid easy platinum for a small amount of money. The next game on my list is Directive 8020. To be honest, it's far away from a good deal because it's $40 instead of $50. The game itself is a choice-driven adventure game and almost every trophy depends on how you behave in specific situations. So you need at least 1 full playthrough and then you need to replay some individual scenes. Well, I personally would wait till it gets a better price, but it needs to be on the list because it's easy and it's definitely worth a try. Especially recommended if you like sci-fi horror. The next game on my list is JDM Japanese Drift Master. At first it looks like this typical AI racing games, and there are a lot of them in the PSN store, but this one is an exception. It's a really good drifting game. The game is $20 instead of $35, so a solid deal if you like arcade racing games. Trophy wise, pretty straightforward, complete the campaign and a handful of miscellaneous trophies. Nothing is missable and you should be able to get the platinum within 15 hours, maybe less. The next game is the Quarry, the Deluxe edition. Well, to be honest, not my favorite in this list, but it's 90% off, so it's a pretty awesome deal, only $8 instead of $80. Trophy wise, well, a guide is highly recommended because there are plenty of missables, and keep in mind you need at least 3 playthroughs to get the platinum. The next game you should definitely give a try is Skate Story, $14 instead of $20. To be honest, not the best deal, but still worth it. The game is also available on PS Plus Extra. This one is a pretty unique skateboarding game with a very good soundtrack. Trophy wise, everything can be earned in a single playthrough, but keep in mind there are a handful of missables. You can basically get everything within 8 hours, but there is one annoying trophy you need to grind for another 3 to 4 hours. This is the only downside because the trophy is so annoying, you need to make at least 10,000 tricks. This is a bit of a pain because it's really annoying and boring, but all the other stuff in this game is absolutely amazing. If you want to go the easy way, check out the options because there is an assist mode which can make the game very easy and can bring down the difficulty to a 1 out of 10. Don't judge, but the next game is Ebola Village. This is a little bit underrated if you ask me. It's a Resident Evil Village ripoff, but it's really not a bad game, especially for just $4. There is a difficult related trophy, you need to complete the game on hard, and there is a speedrun trophy. The speedrun trophy requires to complete the game in less than 3 hours, and basically it's possible to unlock everything in a single playthrough, so you can still complete the game on hard in less than 3 hours, but usually you probably will end up in 2 playthroughs. If you need some assistance, you can find a full platinum walkthrough on my channel. Like I said before, give the game a try, it's really not that bad. But this is only my personal opinion. If you already have played the game, let me know it in the comments what do you think about it. Now from blood and zombies to a more colorful and family friendly game, Dordogne. This game is also cross-buy but does not support cross-save. This one is a nice little adventure game with some simple gameplay. A very enjoyable and relaxing game with a very easy and quick platinum trophy. Trophy wise, everything can be done in a single playthrough, but there is one missable trophy in form of collectibles. You need to find all 14 tapes in the game. If you need some assistance, I also have a full platinum walkthrough available on my channel. And here we go, here's the second cat game, Cats and Other Lives. Another adventure game, and I'm personally a huge fan of this pixel art graphic. Trophy wise, everything can be done in a single playthrough, but keep in mind there are a handful of missables. However, if you like cats and pixel graphics, this game is definitely worth a try. Next I have 2 super cheap horror indie titles for you guys. The first one is the Renovator Origins. Just $3 instead of 15, and in my opinion pretty underrated. There are 2 different endings you need to unlock to get the platinum, but you can basically save yourself a second playthrough by using a backup save. However, if you don't have PS Plus Essential, you need 2 playthroughs, but the game is kinda short anyway. So with a backup save you can get the platinum within 3 hours. Without the backup save you will end up with roughly 6 hours to unlock all the trophies in this game. And the second horror game is my personal guilty pleasure, Don't Mess with Bobber. Keep in mind the game is only $2 instead of 10. It's a very short, weird and easy platinum. I wouldn't pay $10, but for $2 you can definitely give the game a try. You can basically play through the game within 30 minutes, but keep in mind there are some missables. If you need some assistance, I also have a full platinum walkthrough available on my channel. And last but not least, an old but still fun, nice little twin stick shooter, Inferno 2. Simple, quick, enjoyable, perfect if you want to turn off your brain and enjoy some easy trophies. Keep in mind there is basically one missable trophy called Level Secret. You need to complete one secret level, but even if you miss this trophy, you don't really need a long time to get there again. And that's it guys, this was my list for some easy, worth trying platinum games. Any game you're gonna try, let me know it in the comment section below. I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for the attention. See you in my next one.